I guess I'm in a crappy mood, and I know better than to be in a crappy mood. I know so many people have it worse than I have it, and I'm trying to get out of the crappy mood because there really ain't no reason to be in a crappy mood. Be right back. We'll talk about that. I'm an old geezer in a crappy mood. Be right back. Little bitty one. Pat. Little cutie. There's so many things that are kind of personal and things y'all don't need to know about. The pain thing I've been dealing with this last, 14, 15 years. I'd love to find me a doctor who could help me with this. I still think maybe acupuncture would be a good start. But that puts you in a crappy mood. I mean, but there's people got so much more pain than me. There's people dying of cancer. So get over that, Dale. The weather, whatever, the weather, it's been the longest, best overall spring we ever had in Missouri that I can remember. It's the end of May and it's 66 degrees outside. Cloudy, yeah, but it's just dandy. Can't complain about the weather. Although people, of course, do. Like you're going to fix it by whining about it. I reckon the biggest problem I have, and it's whining and complaining, is a lack of fishing. This is the spring that didn't happen. And part of it's on me. Part of it is just you have to work. You have to make a living, as meager a living as we're making. In retrospect, the biggest thing was I turned my boat over to the shop back in, end of March. And to put that motor on it, and it takes a while. Plus, these guys are my buds. They're family. And I don't expect them to put real work behind my boat. And they know that. I was down there this morning, took them some catfish. I put them in a good mood. And they're finishing up. I took it back last week because there's things have to be done. A different cable. I put a new control box. That control box was shot. It was fixing to go south. That's a good thing to do. Fix stuff ahead of time. And there'll be other things wrong. But I got my smart craft gauge working. All that's good. I have to finish a live well and do some stuff like that. It's all fine. I like working on my boat mostly. It don't like me working on it. It hurts. I've been fishing 4 days this year on the lake, complete days. I've been a few times piddling, working on the boat. An hour here, 2 hours one time. 4 days. 2 of those were co-ed tournament days with my wife, and they were a lot of fun. Fishing with my wife is a new deal for me. We hadn't fished in so many years, so that's good. That's something good to be. But the spring it didn't happen. I've been fishing 4 days on the water. Now, you can't stay sharp fishing 4 days. And trust me, y'all, I need sharp. I need more time on the water because I still ain't got this stuff figured out. The world's changed. The world's moved on. I haven't moved on with it. There's things I need to learn. And it's done now for the fun, easy stuff. Well, the jerk bait bite, the nice topwater bite, that's all going away. This cool weather here ain't hurting none. If I get to go fish next week, you darn right I'm going to be throwing topwater some. That's where we caught them last week in that tournament. Most of my fish come on a spook and a fluke. Soft jerk bait, one that I make. I've been making baits. Making baits mostly is it's like playing guitar. Well, unless you play as bad as I do. It's a stress reliever, kinda, and experiment with new things. Well, let me show you some stuff I've been working on. I poured baits for about an hour. It's new mold day in the shop. New mold. It's always good to have new molds. I'll show you some stuff. New molds. I got these in the mail today from Angling AI. 2 open pour molds, an injection mold, and I got this one this last week. I don't remember why I ordered that, except it's cool. It's a bigger version, a 6-inch version of a 5-inch bait that I have. It pours great. Composite mold. Look at these shrimp. Now, why I have a feeling about this shrimp. My wife liked it, and she started pouring with me last week. She's going to like that pour. It's really easy. I have a feeling about that shrimp. I think Ned Bait, Ned Rig, whatever. Better looking in a turd anyway. Check this one out, y'all. Check this one out. Yeah, how's that? I've been wanting this one for a long time. It's injection mold. I'm going to call it my Mad Crawl or something like that. Don't go into a rage. Get mad. Don't go into a rage. What? I don't know. There's that other worm. I don't know why I ordered. I don't remember ordering it. It's on my order. And then my Mr. Roboto worm. Now these are all hand poured, and I'm not really good at hand pouring. They all trim up nice though. There's some stick baits I poured early this week, including, I don't know if y'all can see a core shot. Anyway, pouring baits is relaxing. Pouring baits is supposed to put you in a good mood, and supposed to put you in a good mood. And there's a bunch of baits I finished up this morning. I painted them the last couple of days and dipped them this morning. An interesting little medium runner. I'm going to play with that one before I try to sell any of them because I don't have no idea what that bait's like. Let me get back in my office seat, my office chair here, the important seat of power. That's my wife's in there. Making baits is still fun. I'm selling a few baits. I haven't got my... There's something else I'm grouchy about. Website. It's all money. I went with GoDaddy because I'd been with him before, and I remember now why I don't like it. It's all commercial. They keep trying to sell me more stuff. I bought me a domain. I think it's the 4th or 5th domain I've had in my life. Hell, my restaurant name got a domain. OldGuyCustomLures.com. It ain't up yet because I'm struggling with their software. It shouldn't be that hard. I built my first website. I built traditional wooden arrows back in the early 2000s. I did that for several years, had a pretty big business. And that website is so easy. You pull your boxes over, put pictures in it, and it pulled captions over. This thing here, I ain't got it figured out. And since I'm doing custom baits, it's kind of hard to decide what pictures to put up. I've been working on it for almost 2 weeks. I'm going to get it put up this next week. I'm going to get some sort of site up because I'm selling a few baits. I got some baits going out. I think everything's shipped right now. And there's another thing that's got me grouchy. Shipping. Besides the fact y'all are paying too much for it, just like I do. The cheapest I've shipped a bag of worms has been $6 for a bag of worms. The most was 10 something yesterday for 3 bags. Just going to Tennessee. Tennessee touches Missouri. Good gosh. And that's not the worst part. The worst part is I've had 2 orders out of the last 6 get stuck in St. Louis for 3 and 4 days at a time. What and why? It makes me look bad. The tracking numbers sometimes don't even show what they're doing. Man, get over it, Dale. Quit being grouchy. There's too many good things going on. Memorial Day weekend is horrible in this restaurant business, but last night was busy. I don't see it being that way the rest of the weekend. And I found out just a little while ago that we won't be here Father's Day weekend. Father's Day. Our biggest day ever in this business was Father's Day. Father's Day is bigger than Mother's Day. Don't have a clue why. We won't be here that whole weekend because we ain't going to have no help. One of my helpers has something else to do. And my own daughter, who's now out of school, she teaches school, she's going to be gone that weekend. We can't be open Father's Day weekend with just one waitress. We're a little bitty restaurant, but that ain't going to work. You can't take her. So, yeah, that made me even grouchier yet. I'll get over it. I'll probably go fishing somewhere, maybe, if I got the money. Anyway, I'm going to show off more baits. There's one of those I did just a while ago. I've never thrown this bait. I've never even seen this bait. I saw it online and I ordered it. It's a medium running. Got an interesting pocket in the bill. I don't know if somebody, it's a copy off somebody, I don't know what. I just dipped it about an hour and a half ago. It's already dry. That's one of the advantages to acrylic dip. I'm gonna throw one of these this next week or so. I'm not gonna sell them till I know they work. I have a suspicion that's a fine little bait. Fine bait, maybe. Another one I ain't thrown. This is not a little bait. Look at that honker. Oh, gee. Look at the size of that thing. Y'all see how big that bait is? That is a granddaddy of a square bill right there. I made this one just for me. In my reverse mojo, flip flop color. I made that one for me. I'm gonna throw that next week or so too, because they get on that kind of bite. I like a big square bill this time of year, but that sucker there's like 4¼ inches long. It weighs about an ounce. Got a serious rattle, but I'm kind of looking forward to that one. And I've been making some Plipper Whipper Choppos, Ploppos, making some of those. Yeah, shameless commercial. Truthfully, I got to quit making baits and start selling baits. I have dozens and dozens of my wacko worms made up. I got to do a better name than that. The hardcore worms, fish catching suckers. I'm on my generation 2 already, so my first generation ones I'm selling a bit cheaper. The new ones are a little heavier. They still sink slow, but without salt, they're a little heavier. So I'll probably blow out those other, 10 dozen or so, those others I have. What are y'all up to? Having a good holiday weekend? That's all. I'm just rambling. The spring of 2025 never happened for DW Verts. Non-existent. I have aches and pains, but I'm still breathing, still upright. My family's all healthy. My business is going okay. So, you know what? There's enough there. God's still smiling on me a little bit. Appreciate y'all watching. It's been over a week since I did a video. I ain't been in a damn mood. I just told you that, didn't I? God bless you guys. Solar Bat link in the description. Check that out. Yeah. Important stuff going on there. 30% off still. Father's Day sale. If you spend $98, you get a free pair of glasses. I believe is what I better check it out. I'm pretty sure that's what it said. I'm horrible. See y'all later. Bye. Woo! Look at the size of that monster. Look at that morphodite thing. Oh yeah, that's gonna catch some fish. That one might catch fish too. Woo! Bye. Bye. Oh, get the net.